What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the dojo. Today is day 3 of the rest of my life. What you mean? Oh, day 3 of the rest of yeah. What I'm talking about is I got fired from my job, man. And this is the 3rd day that I know about it. This video is not going to be entitled anything about a job. This video is going to be entitled Trusting God. You know what I mean? Even when it's difficult, trust God. See, me having a job is a good thing because I need structure in my life, right? And the job that I was working there for 3 years. Roughly 3 years, yes, 3 years. And they let me go. But you gotta remember that these jobs that we work, they are at will employment, so the same thing can happen to any one of us at any point in time. When they're ready for you to go, they're gonna find a way to let you go. They didn't have to work that hard to let me go. But what I'm saying is, right now, I'm in a place where I have to trust God. I have to look for a job. I have to change what I'm doing day to day. And now I have to focus on looking for employment. I don't know how easy it's going to be with my record, right? I have a felony on my record. So I don't know how easy it's going to be for me to acquire a new job. I know for a fact it ain't gonna be overnight because this is day 3. But what I want to get into is the subject matter is trusting God. I'm believing that no matter what my situation looks like, God's gonna make a way for me. God is gonna make a way for me. I have to believe. I have to trust in God. Because I don't have anything else. And for anybody out there that's going through something similar, I want you to rock with me because I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just making videos every time I get the urge to make a video. I'm just talking to the internet. I'm just talking to anybody who will listen. That's what this is, man. I hope that I'm helping somebody out there, man. Don't give up hope. That's the only thing that I can really keep saying, man. Don't give up hope. Put all your faith and all your trust in God. And if I get a job, right? If I get a job, then you can't say that God is not there or God don't exist. Because right now, I'm at a point where I really don't believe I'm going to get one. I really don't believe it. But I believe in God. And my faith in Him never wanes, never disperses. It's always there, you know. And I like to center myself around other people who believe in Him just like I do. So for all the people who don't really believe in God, I can't really rock with them. They don't say it outright that they don't believe in Him, but I know. You can tell. Because they're so wrapped up in what the world thinks that they don't think what God thinks matters. But I have seen time and time again, beyond the rules and the laws of man, that God is real. God is real. He's so real. People talking about the Israel war and all that stuff, they saying it's biblical. That stuff ain't biblical. That Israel is not the Israel of the Bible. That's all I can really say. The Israel that they talking about today is not the Israel of the Bible. So this war that y'all talking about online is not biblical at all. It's not biblical at all. It might be one of the wars or rumors of wars that is biblical. But this per se, in and of itself, is not biblical. We're not really going to go into that. We're going to keep this focused on believing and trusting in God. Because no matter where we at in our life, there's always room to trust and believe in the Lord. Because there's always going to be things you're not sure about. There's always going to be things you're not sure about. You know what I mean? There are plenty of things in my life right now that I'm not sure about. I'm not sure I should be doing this. Even making a video. Because I'm really just putting my life out there, and it's no benefit really to be had for me unless I'm helping someone. And that's all I need to do. That I want to help as many people as I can with the videos that I make. So I'm going to make as many as I can. Right? I know without a shadow of a doubt that God hears me. God knows my heart. He knows in my heart that I am not a bad person. I just make the wrong choices at the wrong time, and I end up suffering because of it. My life has been a whole lot of suffering. Don't get it wrong, I've had a lot of good days, a lot of good times. But my life has been a lot of suffering. I am not here to complain. I'm here to just give my testimony. And even in the midst of all my suffering, I still find a way to believe and trust in God. Because every single time I went through the darkness or I went through trying times, He always brought me out some way. And I'm almost certain that this time that I'm going through this trial and tribulation, He's gonna bring me out. I have the utmost faith that He's gonna. I can't do it alone. I can't. So I rest my faith with the Most High in everything, especially things that I have no control over. I really have no say in. You know, the world tells me that I should give up. I should not believe in God because He's not real. I don't need the world to tell me what's real and what's not. The world don't really seem to know what's real and what's not. Especially when you look on the internet, you see a lot of people who don't understand what's real and what's not. That movie, The Matrix, was so real. That movie, The Matrix, was so real. But because it was just a movie, there are people who cannot accept the fact that that movie was telling about reality. Just from one particular character's point of view. But it is the reality that we all have to subscribe to. The Matrix is the wool that's been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. That's what Morpheus was telling us. So when the world wants to manipulate you to believe in things that are not God or not of God, it sets you upon the path of destruction. Because when you have no higher power, you make yourself the higher power. You are the end all be all. And at the end of it all, you can be ended. So you are not the end all be all. Because at the end of it all, you can be ended. We talking about the grace. We're talking about the long suffering. We're talking about the mercy of God. Because even somebody like me, somebody who's gone through his life making nothing but mistake after mistake after mistake, He still gives me a chance. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'm supposed to give glory to God through every single video that I make. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'm not supposed to do anything else but just give God the glory for the things that he's done. And each and every day I'm seeing it more and more why I should do it. In spite of my situation, in spite of the world, in spite of the times that we're in, I cannot seem to turn my back on God or the beliefs of God or the teachings of the Bible. I cannot seem to turn away from it, no matter where I'm at in my life. Even at my lowest point, when I feel like it's all over and I don't have a chance, I feel like I still have a chance with God. The world don't really want to hear about God, because the world is moving at the pace of the world. They're not thinking about God. They're not worried about God. And you know what? That's okay. Because everybody has their place. God selects his, and the other person select theirs. You know who I'm talking about. He who should not be named. But in spite of all the things that I'm going through in my life, I cannot let go of the belief. I just can't do it. So at my lowest point, where I feel like a complete and total failure, I lean on God. And that may be what the rest of you need to do. Anybody who's struggling, trying to find their way, not really sure what to do, man, call on God and he may have an answer for you. No, he will have an answer for you. I'm not saying you're going to like the answer, but he's going to have an answer for you. And you're going to know it when you feel it. You're going to know it when you see it. You're going to know it when you know it, because it's coming. All you got to do is just ask for it. So right now, I'm in my waiting period. I'm waiting on the Lord to tell me what's the next move. I'm waiting on the Lord to show me what I need to do next. I'm waiting on the Lord to send a messenger to let me know what my next task and my next mission is. That's all this is. We're waiting on missions and tasks from the Lord. That's what we're doing. When your task is complete in one place, you gotta wait for the next mission, the next task. That's what they mean by waiting on the Lord. You gotta wait for the signal to go. Wait for the task to be prepared for you when you get there. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm waiting on God because I lost my job, my source of income. And now I need to find another one. And who knows how long that's going to take. And it's going to be a very stressful process. Because I've already applied to like 7 different places. I've already applied to like 7 different places. And 2 already told me no. 2 already told me no. The others, they're probably looking into my files or whatever and making a decision. I don't really know. But as God is my witness, I'm not giving up. I'm going to fight. I'm going to do what I can do. Even though I know it's not really much I can do, I'm going to do what I can do. So with that being said, Professor Hawk signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. I hope you're waking up every day with a plan, a purpose, and a smile. And if you're not waking up with a plan, a purpose, and a smile, hey, at least you're waking up. Until next time, y'all. Class is dismissed.